Hello, and welcome my Leo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross watchers. Welcome to our 5-card draw. What do we need read for this beautiful new to full moon, July into August 2023. I am your reader, Leo Rising, Angelo, Lyons. Mal, for short, they're my initials, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, 25 years of service at the time of this recording, author of Words of Grace, from a professional witch. It's in Chakra. I love that book so much. There's a Kindle version available, and you can click that link and check it out. You can check out, preview a good chunk of it for free. The table of contents, you can see it's in Chakra chapters, and there are graces in each one. I love that book. But it's very clean, it's very pristine, it's very IKEA, it's very Kindle. The original PDF, however, over on Patreon is a visual feast, of color and design, and we had to pare it down for Kindle. Some of my subscribers get that on Patreon, but all of my subscribers share 3 benefits in common as long as they remain subscribers. They get a daily check-in with me in the mornings, an unlisted YouTube live stream link. We chat about the day's astrological weather, the magical applications, the spiritual implications, always ending with a prayer of blessing, a little something, usually with a cup of coffee in my hand, sometimes a cigarette, always a cigarette, a little fire magic, right? A little something, send us on our way. My favorite way to start the day. And they also get all the part 2s to the part 1s called the extended readings. All of them are timeless, the extended readings. All of them are relationship-based, soulmate, twin flame, true love, all of that. And they also get a significant and extensive discount with private sessions with me, which we'll talk about again at the end of this video, which is that way, if you're wondering. That being said, I love it. And come on, Leo, 5th house, creativity and good fortune. Check it out for yourself as a creator. I highly recommend it, and I love it. Oh, and we have a 7-day free trial, Seeker and Human, our first 2 tiers of subscription. If you want to check us out for a week for free, dip a toe, check it out. I love it over there, and I think you might too. So come Patreon on Patreon. Because I am the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons. But you can call me Mal, although I'm kind of serving Elvish Presley today. Don't you think? A little, just a touch. Let's get down to business. We'll do some explanation for the new Leos and crosswatchers, and then we'll get to the divination. If you want to skip ahead, go ahead, but we're going to talk about the astrology, because this is not a timeless read. This is a timed read. If you're new, a 5-card draw, 1 card from 5 different decks you can use to get information about anything, clues, tips, and hints. We're doing it for a 2-week period, so a timed reading. A plan to seed at the new and help it grow to the full moon, July into August 2023. These 5 decks represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, to help you clarify and refine. Let's call it what it is. The element of fire, our element, what we yearn for, what we burn for, what our hearts desire, which is part of our sacred contracts of what we came in to do in this life. Why else would they be written in our heart? And you can't get rid of them, believe me, I've tried. I survived the 80s and the 90s trying to dampen them down, didn't work. So, they're part of what we incarnated to do. And crosswatchers, there's an opportunity for you to help the Leo you are crosswatching for to manifest their heart's desires with some of this information, or at least some sympathy, empathy, understanding, and insight. And if you do help them, do understand you're helping all of the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, myself included. So thank you if you do. Let's look at the astrology. It's an interesting one this time around. New moon in Cancer on a Monday. That's a lunar double whammy, right? Cancer ruled by the moon on a Monday. It's a new moon on Monday. Get your torches. July 17th, 2:32 p.m. Remember that time. It comes back. So new moon. Very intuitive day for sure to plant a seed, but certainly cardinal water emotionally. So there's that there. 2 weeks later, to the full moon in Aquarius, August 1st, Luchnesad, Lamas, Lofmas, one of the Sabbats of the pagan wheel of the year. That happens at 2:32 p.m. Sound familiar? Yeah, because new moon's at 2:32. I've never seen that. Well, I haven't been doing this sort of work my entire life, so it probably happens, but I've never seen something hit so clearly like that. It's so specific. And in between those two dates, by the way, full moon in Aquarius, your opposite sign. So in between those two dates of note, Venus is going retrograde July 22nd, personal planet. So you might want to check your chart on that. But it happens every 2 years or so. Then the sun is going into Leo on the 22nd of July. Happy birthday, Leo. Sun signs coming up. Chiron goes retrograde. This is a big one. Now, it's an asteroid, not a planet, but Chiron is the wounded healer. So when it appears, please, the planets don't actually go backwards in their orbits. That would be really bad if that happened. It's an optical illusion, but the way it's interpreted, because it is an optical illusion, is kind of key. So look into Chiron, the wounded healer. Planetarily, astrologically, as well as mythologically, he was the teacher, he's a centaur, or cantor, sort of like Sagittarius. Teacher of Achilles and Heracles and some of the great heroes, and he lived in a rose quartz cave, according to Madeline Miller in the novel Circe, which I adore, and I have to do that on audio again soon. I love that. I need a little Circe boost every now and again. My vitamin C. Turning men to pigs since the Bronze Age. What's not to love? She's a titan. First witch. I do go on. So keep in mind that Chiron retrograde, that's going to hit all of us, maybe even planetarily. And then Mercury goes into Virgo. I am a Virgo, so I have to keep that in mind on the 28th, and of course, the full moon on a high holy day. That's why on Patreon, like, we do all sorts of stuff that I do not do here on YouTube. They have a lot of exclusive content. So, it's a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs, right? You might have 4 different seeds worth planting, or at least contemplating. Taking from the 8th chakra down into the root chakra, however you want to look at that, but over a 2-week period. So I guess that's it. That's enough explanation. Let's do the divination. Both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will, because I will do everything within my power to help anybody, even in a general read, manifest their heart's desires, because as one of us does, all of us does, little by little by little. It's simple. It's just not easy. So both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. Let's get into the still point. Please take a nice deep breath. Elvis Presley. Still point. Ancestral override. As I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for us, Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers who are watching this video and drawn to this reading using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. What is the spell fragment, the clue, the tip, the hint for our element? Our element of fire, to help us clarify, refine, or perhaps what is required to manifest our heart's desire this beautiful, beautiful July into August. Organization, purpose, planning, efficiency. Now come to me so easily. I mean, I'm a Virgo, that's not really even my heart's desire, but certainly one would think what might be required. And you know, with new technologies and stuff and new ways of, I mean, organization certainly, it can be a very creative process, right? Tricky though, right? Yeah, as the magnifying glass came out of the holder, it's okay, I don't mind. You can sort of do that thing. A little supervillain vibe for you there. Let's ground this, shall we? with the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. If you have the stone indicated and want to use it as a magical tool, an amulet, a talisman, blah, 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 you do you. I use the same 4 pieces of jewelry for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for my 5 card draws. So they're just loaded with spells ready to go at any moment, and I practice them every day. Just saying, you do you. I'm sure you got a piece of jewelry, something you could use. But it's about the oracle message first and foremost, and this is one of my favorite to work with. This is my Archangel, Archangel Ariel, the Archangel of Lyons. Leo, breathe. Oh, the bliss. Still playing. Oh, Ariel, override. As I call to my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the North. North is that way. She's right behind me. Element of the North, element of Earth. Hence, one of the archangels of the North. Element of Earth. Hence, the Crystal Oracle. Please, beloved Archangel of Lyons, Archangel of Wealth, Archangel of Nature, what is your guidance, your grace, your wisdom, your power for the element of Earth, the fuel to feed the fire, fuel the fire, to help us ground and manifest our heart's desire that obviously requires organization. This beautiful, beautiful. Ooh, fluorite. Excellent. To me, fluorite is an organization. Stone, particularly octahedrons, the geometrical whoozy. What's this? Ooh, and I got a big one over here somewhere. I got a big rock up there somewhere. Ooh, I do. Oh. I've got look, the tip is fluorite. Right above right in front of the statue of Ariel there. Yeah, she's right there. Fluorite, I love fluorite, all different kinds of shapes and colors. Before I discovered the depth and power of selenite, it was my highly collected stone, so I got a lot of it. So, ready for this? Fluorite, the keywords: concentration, psychic protection, and emotional stability. That's helpful. Fluorite emanates a highly spiritual vibration that can shield you from a negative influence or negative person that is causing you to be emotionally imbalanced. Now, if you are an empath, that comes with Pisces moon. I don't want to look at, but I am. Right? So I always have to check, like, is this me? Is this them? Is it us? Right? It could be so many different ways to take that, right? So a little bit of an amulet there. Amulet away, talisman toward, right? Electromagnetic. Know you are being surrounded by love and light, and trust in the protection you are now receiving. Let go of your fears and concerns and allow this wonderful healing to occur. Start to focus on the things that bring joy to your life. Focus on all that you would love to be doing rather than worrying about what others think. And come on, let's call it out. Leos are the stars, right? And so to be egoless with that is tricky, right? It's a journey, right? So, organization, getting your house in order, that can mean a lot of different things, not just Marie Kondo. Does it spark joy? Although that is kind of sort of indicated here. You are safe and eternally loved. Nothing can harm you except your own fears. And then the last word with an exclamation point, trust. Okay. I love fluorite. I do, especially purple and green. Colors of Dionysus, but Great Fine Pentacle tattoo. What you gonna do? You're gonna get the next card on the table is what you're gonna do. And the element of air, which is essential to fire. The thought about the heart's desire. Using the Archangel Fire Oracle. Everyone has access to archangels. I will probably say it every single time. Your higher self has been called a guardian angel. Guardian angels club together in archangels, and there are trillions and trillions of those higher selves all hanging out on a mission. Then those archangels gang up together and they form the thrones, the powers, the virtues, the dominions. I know I'm not doing them in order. There's so many choirs, right? The seraphim, the cherubim, the principalities, and all that. So all you got to do is call. And they'll be there. Yes, they will. Because you've got an archangelic friend. I can't believe I just James Taylored us, but why not? I love James Taylor. Anyway, so enough of that. Let's see who's waiting in the wings, but they don't come unless you call. So element of air. Here we go. Please take a nice deep breath. Let's just say I have fun in what I do for a living. Still point. Archangelic override. If this is Archangel Michael, I will fall off the chair. I call upon the beloved pantheons of archangels for the beloved, us beloved Leo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross watchers who are watching this video, drawn to this reading. Who is the archangel waiting in the wings? Are the wings ready to zoom in and help with the element of air? What we're thinking about, our heart's desire of the element of air to stoke the element of fire, to help us manifest our heart's desire with fluorides, organization, protection, and emotional stability. This beautiful, beautiful. Twice in a row. It's the Oscar Wilde Archangel. Cancer just got this. And I'm so glad. I was like, oh, well, someone else got Ariel, the Archangel of Lyons. I was like that too. Oh my God. Yeah, I love this deck, the Archangel Fire Oracle. They take like the celestial archangels and put them in different cultural places, and it's amazing. Now, there's a lot in here if you're new, so I'm just going to read a little bit of a description. Oscar Wilde. It's a wild, wild life. And the message that comes. So, Oscar Wilde, Raduriel, Radueriel. Keyword is creativity. Now, creativity and good fortune is 5th house Leo dynamic, so this shouldn't be that hard. I love him. We said it in the other reading, might as well say it now. My car is gray, so I named him Dorian, just saying. Shown here resembling famous English writer Oscar Wilde, gentle Raduriel is the archangel associated with poetry and the arts. Known as Angelic Muse, he is a wonderful being who can help you with any creative project you're working on, providing you with inspiration and wisdom. He will stir up your passions and help you to remember all the things that get your inner fires of inspiration constantly burning. And yeah, that's going to involve getting organized, like in whatever way, shape, or form that needs. Oh, have archangelic help for that. Raduriel will show you how to sow your artistic seed so that you can give birth to fresh new ideas and let your true gifts and talents come alive. Let's jump down. This is important. Raduriel knows that stepping into our full power can take us out of our comfort zone, and it might feel easier to hold ourselves back. But he guarantees us that if we dare to accept ourselves for who we are, he will raise our vibration to the angelic frequency with his sweet and pure music, allowing our beauty, strength, and creativity to shine. Okay, I'm in. You are a creator. Don't allow doubts to hold you back. You are gifted and inspiration, and you can do it. All you have to do is start. Begin your creation today. Well, getting organized, right? Manicure, pedicure, facial massage. Do what you gotta do. I love that. I love Oscar Wilde, but I'm very earnest. The importance of being earnest. Let's keep going. Element of water. Oh God, I've read too much apparently. Tarot and other things, obviously. The element of water, the emotional aspect. For the higher selves of all involved, the Whispers of Love Oracle. Why do I? Because I confuse her with another. Angela Hartfield, I confuse her with another one. From Blue Angel Publishing. She does the Whispers of Lord Ganesh that I use for the 8-card draw shadow reads to remove obstacles. But this one is usually a lot of fun because there's no real womp womps in the Whispers of Love Oracle. Please take a nice deep breath. Element of water, dive in. Still point. Higher self override. As I call upon the beloved pantheon of higher selves, all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. What is the whisper of love, for the element of water, the love that is divine power in the heart chakra. The energy in motion that we experience as emotion when in physical bodies, because we need glands to process those apparently and feel them, right? Otherwise they're just vibrations, right? They're just moving through. Just another one of them, they're magical elements. So what is the piece of information, inspiration, insight, understanding, clue, tip, hint that we need for the element of water to help us manifest our heart's desires by water, by earth, by air, and by fire? This full to new. Look to your inner strength. Right? This kind of Raduriel pointing to that. You're stronger than you realize. But when do we find that out? When things are going well and easy, sometimes holding joy can be a strength, an endurance test, right? I was raised to wait for the other shoe to drop. Still working on it at 55. I know, I don't like things. The goofy helps. Definitely helps. So your inner strength, I mean, this is emotional. This is the heart. This is your courage. Lyons, right? Leo. Absolutely it is. So the organization purpose, when fixed fire, you kidding me? When I'm on a creative mission, that's it. That's it. I get very laser like fixed fire, right? Purpose, planning, efficiency, and it'll come to me so easily. Well, then in creative ways that are going to activate your creativity. Maybe to find your own way to do it, right? Not necessarily listen to what other people say or do, but to really follow your own inspiration. And come on, Oscar Wilde. I mean, I talk to him anyway. I could talk to him as an archangel. I'm in. I love it. With a piece of fluorite. Got it. Organization. Virgo. Cross your legs. I'm good. Last card down. The Macon healing mantra. See, now here, Crosswatcher is where if you work the mantra with the intention of helping them manifest their heart's desire, no matter what it is, you'll heal, you'll wax something here for yourself. But certainly, as you do this, any of this, you're helping again, not just the Leo you're cross-watching for, but for all of us, myself included, as Mars conjunct Leo rising. Let's do this. Please take a nice deep breath. And if you got a piece of fluoride, all the better. Still point. Ascended Masters override. As I call to the Ascended Masters of the General Assembly, please, beloved ones, the Spirit card. One card in clarity. The perfect healing mantra for the Leo, us Leo, collective sun, rising Venus signs, cross watchers watching this video, drawn to this reading because you know I'm going to do it every day. Lock it into a piece of jewelry and have at it. The perfect healing mantra, the card of spirit, to help us manifest our element of fire, what we yearn for, what we burn for, what our hearts desire. That probably most likely does require organization with fluorite, Raduriel's creativity if we ask, and looking to our inner strength. This beautiful new to full July into August 2023. Uncovering confidence. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. I have brought that up in conversations, by the way. It's not exactly a non sequitur, but it hits them like one. Absolutely. Uncovering confidence. Look to your inner strength, your creativity. You just got to get it organized there. And there's emotional stability. What's not to love? Hit the thumbs up now. Oh my God. Uncovering confidence. Well, I opened right to it. Piscadios. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. You know, let's go to IKEA just one at a time. We'll just stand in the middle of the whatever section and just let that out. When confidence is uncovered, you are living from a space of renewed purpose, planning, efficiency. Now come to us so easily. You know your place in the cosmos, and you are an expression of eternal light. Shine on, you crazy diamond. There is no wavering on decisions or second guessing your instincts. Fixed fire. Confidence allows you the peace of mind to stand tall in your truth and move forward courageously. Courage. Knowing anything that comes your way can only inspire the gift of endless expansion. Because we're all human supernovas, solar super people. Let's keep it gender neutral. This mantra is ideal for resolving insecurities, easing personal concerns, and finding true safety, throat chakra, finding true safety in your throat chakra, in your body, and in the world. Makes sense, right? You could chew on your creativity a long time. Eventually, you might want to spit it out. So, I think this makes sense. Certainly now I would recommend looking to at least Wikipedia, Oscar Wilde, what he went through as an artist, as a gay male in a time where that was no bueno in England. Thought he was Irish, but I guess maybe he's known as an English or whatever. Still probably slept with him. I was probably there, if not him, I don't know. Yeah, just because you have your Akashic Record library card doesn't mean you get access to all the files. So let's put this together in a blessimation, a combination of a blessing and a summation. I mean, it's not that much of a stretch, right? It could be. Yeah, I probably just slept with him. A blessimation, combination of blessing and summation. And then that's the end of the reading. Sometimes I refer to the spread afterwards, but then we're going to talk about readings and Patreon and other cool stuff. Please take a nice deep breath. Loving this read, though. Still point. Pantheonic override. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine, for us Leo collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers who are watching this video and drawn to this reading, may we be blessed with all that we need to manifest our heart's desire by water, by earth, by air, and by fire with the spirit of uncovering confidence, because we are the missing pieces that complete the puzzle of the universe. And that piece of the puzzle of the universe, we need to look to our inner strength, which is probably where it is, but also what we're going to need. That kind of confidence to do what we came in here to do, and certainly to do that with the help of Archangel Raduriel, as Oscar Wilde of all beings to be shown as there, that sending the muses, the muses, daughters of Apollo, god of the sun, Leo vibe, 5th house creativity, just saying, working with the fluorite vibe in one way or another, because we have that protection, and we have the organization, and we have the emotional stability and the clarity, therefore, to do this and manifest our heart's desire, which, according to this, does require an organization in a creative way like never before. So, purpose, planning, efficiency now come to us so easily for the well-being of all and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So would it be. And so it is. Hot. This could be about anything. It could be about anything. Comment if you like. I'd like to know. I got my own ideas, but I'm going to chew on those a little, I think. Did you like the reading? Did you like the new music? Oh my god. I love Janet Grace. A true musical genius. So I'm just really, really digging the creative process. These are my favorite readings this series, the 5-card draw, the spell kits they've been called. So I hope you liked it. And if you want more of me, a deeper dive, come check me out on Patreon. Patreon.com/drawingthecircle. 2 7-day free trials, right? Seeker, ordinarily $3 a month. Human, ordinarily $5 a month. Just click the link, see if you like what's on the menu, jump out the 6th day. I don't mind. I'm here to serve, I'm here to help, and I'm an artist, right? A mystical artist, a little off the beaten path, but hey, Patreon's perfect for that kind of stuff, which is why I highly recommend it as a creator to other creative types to check it out for themselves. To be a creator. It's amazing. All of my subscribers, though, get the daily check-ins, the extended readings, and the extensive discount. So glad to serve. Wonderful. I love it so much over there, and I think you might too. So fill it out, click the link, and come Patreon. the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons, because, you know, there's an importance to being earnest. And if you'd like to book me for one of them, they're private sessions. You can go to my website if you like, drawingthecircle.com, click on the store. You will see reading packages, spiritual counseling, as well as other digital content. If you'd like to purchase, have at it. But there's also a video, 11-minute video that I did or so for the 25th anniversary when I raised my prices for the first time in 25 years. I simplified it, I streamlined it in person, whether I travel, Zoom recorded, you know, Facebook Messenger, however we work it out. It's all there in the video, and I say it over and over again. I've never turned anybody away because of lack of funds. I am a witch. Where there is a witch, there is a way, and we can work it out. We can work it out. There, just Beetlejuice too. Beetlejuice. So we can do this. I think this is a wonderful read. We get to be creative about it, and that's our fifth house thing. So you want to book me for a reading or spiritual counseling? I'd be glad to help. I work with artists a lot too. So inspiration across the nation, blah, blah, blah. But we can do this. This is a really powerful read, and I highly recommend looking into a little bit of Oscar Wilde's work. The Noel Coward comes close, perhaps. All About Eve comes very, very close, but I mean, what an original, right? What a star, as are we all. And so let's do that. Hang in there. Manifest your heart's desires by water, by earth, by air, by fire, and I love you. You can do this. Heal. Hell. Farewell. And blessed, blessed be.